Okay guys, so to do the assembly, I'm going to actually close all these projects that I had open. And I'm going to start with a blank project. Before I even start drawing or doing anything, I'm going to save this with a new name. So save, and this is going to be Stool Assembly, and then save. I need to do this so I can start importing all the parts and conducting my assembly. If I don't name my document, it won't allow me to import the parts. So I'm going to go back to my data panel, which is behind this icon on the left top corner. Click on that icon and I can see my project, the year 9 stool project, and all the parts that I have drawn inside that project together with my stool assembly drawing. So to start placing all the parts into my assembly, I'm gonna go and hover over the first part, which is the cross rail bottom. I'm gonna right click using 2 fingers on my trackpad, and I'm going to insert into current design. And what it does, it places this drawing into this document, and it gives me all these arrows and angle handles, but I'm not going to move it. I'm just going to place it as it came, and I'm going to hit OK. Do the same process for the cross rail top. I'm going to click on the cross rail top with 2 fingers, insert into current design. If you're working with a mouse, that will be your right click. And then that brings in my cross rail top into the right position, so I don't need to move it or anything. And then I press OK. So this is the importance of creating drawings starting from the middle and creating it with shapes that start from the middle and allow you to create a symmetrical drawing, because the more exact you do the drawing, the less you have to move it around once you place it. Okay, so now we have placed this and this is going really well. I'm going to start importing my dowel. I'm going to right click on the dowel and then insert into current design. Right, so I'm going to pull this dowel out of the way so I can see it better, and I'm gonna press OK. So you can see that on each side I got 2 perforations for dowels. That means that for each side I need 2, and then in total I will need 8. So I'm going to duplicate this dowel. I can still go and import them one by one, but if I have it already here, I'm going to just duplicate it. So I'm going to go into modify, move copy tool. I'm going to select this one and try to select it from an edge or a corner so all the arrows are at a right angle. I'm going to select it. It says move object component, and then at the bottom here it says create a copy, and I'm going to create a copy. I'm just going to move it up, and that's great. All right, and then I'm going to do another copy. So I've got now 4, and then OK. So you can see that I'm starting to generate all these copies, and they appear here on the browser area. I'm going to do this again. I'm going to go into modify, move copy, four of them, and I need another 4 for the 8. So I'm going to create a copy, and in this moment I'm going to actually rotate them using these rotation. I'm going to move them this way. And I'm going to move them exactly 90 degrees. So if you cannot get 90 degrees, just move it, just type it 90. You can do negative or positive 90, it doesn't really matter. It's the same. And you can move them to the side so you can see things better. And then hit OK. So now you can see that in total I got 8 dowels. So now what we're going to do is that we're going to position these dowels into the cross rails.